Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, and enthusiastically act upon must inevitably come to pass. That's a quote by Paul J Meyer, and it's been around for quite some time. In my last video, I talked to you about habits and how some habits will propel you forward. They're great and they really help you get where you want to go. Other habits, on the other hand, will hold you back. They'll stop you from doing the things that you know you need to do in order to take and have the life that you want to have. Now, an underlying theme of all of the videos that I've done, pretty much all of them, is be the best you can be. Another way of saying that, and another important concept, is you get to be the author of your life. You need to pick the book up, you need to pick the pen up, and start writing your own chapters, because you absolutely have the ability. Now let's come back to that quote by Paul J Meyer and really break that down. What does that really mean? Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, and enthusiastically act upon must inevitably come to pass. Now, why is that? Why is that? Well, first, let's talk about that first line. Whatever you vividly imagine. We really don't realize, a lot of us, just how powerful our imagination is. Now, in previous videos, I've talked about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind, just a little wee piece of everything that you are. The subconscious mind is absolutely huge, but the cool thing is that if you decide to have your conscious mind be the boss, it will be the boss. A lot of time, you actually don't take that opportunity. A lot of time, we don't actually pick up and realize that, hey, our conscious mind can absolutely drive the subconscious mind. So what happens is the subconscious mind just ticks along thinking everything's great, you're doing exactly what you want to do, and you're right where you want to be. So it's just going to keep doing what it's always been doing. But the conscious mind is the boss. The conscious mind is the boss. Now again, whatever you vividly imagine, we don't realize just how important our imagination is and how real our imagination actually is. And here's an example of just how powerful that is. And I know that we've all felt this. I have felt this, where you can go to sleep at night and you will have a vivid dream, and it will be upsetting. You may or may not recall exactly what it was that had you having tremors, had you upset, had you concerned, had you perspiring, and woke you up, and maybe you made some noise in the whole process. That certainly happened when you were a kid, but you know, it happens to us as adults as well. And why is that? Why is that? It's because the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between what's real, so the things that you actually see happening around you, and what you imagine. And when you have a dream, or in this case, when you have a nightmare, your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference. It doesn't know any different between what actually happened and what you imagined to have happened. And that's why when you're having a dream or you're having a nightmare, your body responds so strongly, so fervently to what's going on. That's why you perspire. That's why you wake up. That's why your heart is racing. It's because it can't tell the difference. So whatever you vividly imagine is important. It's critical. We imagine things all the time. But what do you focus on? What do you really take and focus your imagination on? Because it has a huge impact on what your subconscious mind interprets as your reality. Ardently desire. That's the next little piece of that motto. What does ardently desire? It means what you really want. So spending some time getting clear on what is it that I want in my life? How do I want my life to go? Getting really clear about that, and then sticking with that. Clear on what I want, and vividly imagine that it is here in my life, that it is arriving or it has arrived. The next piece, sincerely believe. What does that mean? Well, sincerely believe is pretty straightforward. It is simply belief. It is simply belief. But it's got to be belief that comes from here. And by here, I mean it's an emotional belief. You need to take and really feel confident that whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever it is that you want in your life, whatever you imagine, you have to believe that you can do it. Because the great thing about belief is imagining that you can do it or imagining that you can't do it. Either way, you are going to be right. So sincerely believing becomes critical. So let's roll those three together now. Whatever you vividly imagine, using my imagination to create what I want in my life, to picture it so clearly that it's just like that dream that you had where you physically respond, you perspire, your heart races, you're experiencing it, even though you're asleep and you're dreaming. So if I vividly imagine it and I really want it, and I believe that I can have it. And then the next piece, and enthusiastically act upon. What does enthusiastically act upon? Well, guess what? Again, this is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. It means you actually got to get up off your chair. I know I'm being a little blunt there, but you got to get up off your chair and do something about what it is that you want in your life. You have to take action. Having a great imagination, dreaming, vividly picturing what it is that you want, absolutely desiring it, you know that that's what you want, you truly believe that you can have it, but you don't do anything about it. Well, good luck with that. Maybe it'll drop into your lap, maybe it won't. More often than not, the way the universe works, it may show up in your life, but it may take an awfully long time for it to show up. So let's roll those four together now. Whatever you vividly imagine, I dream it, I hear it, I smell it, I taste it. When I'm asleep, I'm living it. I ardently desire. I know what I want. I sincerely believe that I can accomplish it, and I am doing something every day that moves me towards that. I throw those old habits that hold me back out. I develop new habits that move me forward so that I take action on a daily basis. And then the last piece, must inevitably come to pass. Again, I think that's pretty simple too. That when you engage your imagination, you focus it, laser focused imagination on exactly what it is that you want in your life, and you absolutely believe that you can have it, and you do something about that on a daily basis, there is no choice, there are no other options, then you will absolutely get what it is you want, what it is you took action on, what it is you imagined, and what it is that you believe. So a great little thing for you to do is line up your imagination and focus it, laser focus your imagination on all of those wonderful things that you want to bring into your life. Get really clear on what it is you do want in your life. And don't spend time imagining about what it is you don't want. Don't spend time imagining about the things that aren't going to work. Focus on what you want, focus on what's going to work. Believe, know that you can do this. Believe in yourself, believe in the process, and take action daily. It can be little actions, it can be big actions, but take action every day, and it will come to pass. Something for us all to think about, and hopefully something for us to do something with. Be the best you can be, and I look forward to talking to you again.